Sorry. Okay. What I used to do team calls during the day because most of my kids were at school. But then Gemma got really crazy and then I couldn't do team. Remember, I think Britt, you were at one of the last ones where she was like on me in the carrier and I'm like talking to you guys with the laptop. I'm just like holding the laptop while she's like kicking me. I'm like, oh my God. So I had to take a little break from team calls. I feel like I'm still in that phase where she's right now playing with Play-Doh because it's keeping her busy, and I'm just like praying it doesn't go in my carpet. But what am I supposed to do right now, right? Okay. I really appreciate you guys for hopping in on an impromptu team call. I just really wanted to connect. Um, we were doing team calls for a bit, and then I decided we need to kind of jump into Isla Love's calls. My plate ended up, I mean, it still is. It's just very, very full. And I will be open to any support that's possible with uplines, with cross lines, with downlines. And so, as you know, the last few years, my upline left. Uh, I have grown a professional relationship with my new upline and mentor, which is Miley. And I really appreciate that she was offering team calls and different forms of support. And so I wanted to lean into that. But recently she has stopped the team calls. She's actually working on, like, she has her Essential Connection Co business where she has a paid subscription for graphics and such and education. And then she has a whole website. So she's working on resources to support wellness advocates. And so if you guys ever want to learn more information about that, please do. There's Alexis. I was like, who is BM Human Resources Bishop Museum? Congrats on your pregnancy. She just announced that. Hi, Ramanita. Um, but this summer I have been really focusing on closing my founder position. And now that is closing this month, I am shifting into Diamond Club and also just a new season. My kids are back in school. Lee has completed her chemotherapy treatments. And so, yay, thank you. And so I feel like doing a team call at this time would be a good idea and hoping to continue that each month. I absolutely love connecting with you guys and really enjoy having you guys here on this team that I want to say is about to be 7 years old. This team is 7 years old. Come October, I launched my doTERRA business October 1st of 20. I have no idea. Before Gigi was born. So when Liv was alive, before Gigi, before Lee, before Gemma. And so I am so honored to have this business and to have worked with each of you through the years. And, you know, in our team calls, we'll go over our promos, we'll go over anything that's pertinent information, that's priority to talk about, and things that we want to work together on as a team. And so we have a couple of things coming up, and I just want to make sure that we are informed. We're also in fall season. It's also convention season. And so I want to make sure that we're really keen to what's happening and what's present right now. I think what I want to start with, and then I can go over all that. I think what I want to start with is something, the reason why I called you guys to this is because I wanted you to hear it from me. I didn't want you to hear it from doTERRA. And Heather just texted that her connection is horrible, so she had to hop off. And so I appreciate you guys hopping in on last minute, but I just had to share this with you. This is my founder's dashboard. This is my founder's dashboard. I'm like, wait, do you guys know what this means? Founders 2.0. In order to earn a spot, you have to be one of the first 200 of the first wellness advocates to hit 1,000 points. And yeah, like it's been 3 years. I don't know if you guys remember this, but We were in Diamond Club spring 2020 season. This was March. It was just about to start. Do you guys remember this? The entire world shut down. And we were most of you were here, all of you were here on this team. Every single one of you. Erin is a little newer. Pohai is brand new. Welcome, Pohai. But you guys were all here. We all had experienced really high highs in our businesses and have really seen what our doTERRA businesses can do, not just for ourselves, but our communities. And we worked together amazingly as a team in that 2020 Diamond Club season. We reached Blue Diamond, and then doTERRA announces Founder 2.0, right? And I was like, oh my gosh, what a disadvantage is it for me to enter a Founder 2.0 race after I've already hit my highest rank? You have an advantage when you start at one of the lower ranks, you're brand new, or, if I didn't hit Blue Diamond already, because I lost out on 55 points for Blue. And then all of you who hit Gold for the first time, any of you, April was a huge month for us. In order to make points, I have to hit new ranks. Those of you who are enrolled to me have to hit new ranks. I have to help you guys hit Power of 3 250, get your empowerment bonuses, bring in my own enrollments, and bring in LRP. Help my customers order LRP for the next 2 months. So I entered this at such a huge disadvantage, and I didn't even really think that I could hit Founder or really look at it. I don't have to close the ring cycle. I hit it. So basically, when you're looking at the dashboard, you have to hit the minimums. So I achieved the minimum of enrollment points. I achieved the minimum of helping my team hit new ranks. I achieved the minimum of helping my team hit Power of 3 250, which you can kind of see as a leader, I'm not that good at. I'm not that good at teaching people how to get Power of 3 because I only have 9 points here. And then here, like helping new people. If you guys have already gotten your empowerment bonus, I can't get a point for that. It has to be brand new people hitting Premier and Silver, getting their empowerment bonuses for the first time. And I only got 1 point. So I have hit my minimums maybe halfway through. And then the rest of that was really just enrollments, LRP, and helping people hit new ranks. And so what was I saying with the points? Yeah, I think we just finished Diamond Club really strong. We were able to hit Blue Diamond in July of that year and then November of that year. And so my points, they were like about 500, halfway there. Then as you guys have lived and you guys know, our businesses started to, like, our overall volume started to pull down a little bit and more so go back to what it was before the height of 2020. So I was like, okay, there's a big difference. And how would I even close these final points? Never took a break from my business, but just didn't really know how I would close Founder. So I just really focused on my basic pipes and activities in my business to keep my business running and enrolling people every month, like all the things that I normally do, right? And then Lee, I'm like really trying not to be emotional. I'm like, okay. Then Lee ended up getting diagnosed with her tumors, her optic nerve tumors, and she started chemotherapy. And I was just with her and with my family for those next 14 months. And then doTERRA announces, we're just going to close Founders, whether you make it or not, whether we fill 200 spots or not, on August 31st, 2023. So that's 3 years into Founder. Lee was just starting to finish chemo, and I had to make that decision of whether or not I'm going to close this Founders position or not. A Founders position means that you get a yearly bonus for the rest of your life from your company, between $1 billion to $2 billion in sales. So doTERRA is at $1 billion. As it grows and builds, 2% of that gets divided between 200 of us or less. If 200 spots aren't filled, it's divided by 144, whatever that number will be. And we each get that bonus for the rest of our lives to support our families. And so we're looking at this as like a retirement, something that's not going to be like come February, I'm not going to get, you know, thousands of dollars. But this is definitely a long-term type of vision. And it's really unfortunate that oh, thank you. Have a drink. It's really unfortunate that Lee had to go through chemotherapy and us as a family had to do it, but I would definitely say that it gave me that purpose to make sure that I got here. I'm really trying not to be that emotional because I want to just make sure I relay the messages that I want to share with you guys. So yeah, Lee, everything that happened with Lee ended up just giving me that greater, bigger purpose to be a founder 2.0. And it wasn't easy to close. These 3 months were probably the most challenging months in my business, just because things aren't at a high, you know, heading into it. And I really had to challenge myself. I really had to pull my community. I had to pull my family. 1 month, my mom bought $2,000 worth of oils just to make sure that I hit those points. I think that month we gained 90 points. It was like make or break time, you know. All of our family members enrolled as new customers. I don't know if they're going to keep buying, but all of our family members and best friends enrolled who weren't enrolled, and people just cheering us on. Some of you were giving us extra orders. Those of you who just like, is there anything I can do? Can I give you an extra order from this? It was like, even if it was just 20 PV order, it helped, you know. And so those of you who even just said like, I believe in you, was huge. And I just wanted to make sure that this information came from me to you guys, that we have hit doTERRA Founder 2.0. And yay, we hit the 1,000 points. And I'm so beyond grateful for each of you. You were all part of this journey. It was a 3-year journey, and every single one of you is part of this journey. And I'm so thankful for you, not just because we're friends and we grow a business together and we have a community together, but because of our work doing that. My family and I now get to be doTERRA Founders 2.0. Thank you. Oh, Ramanita said you were here. You joined January 2021. Well, thank you. You were still part of it. Okay. I feel like my Encanto movie is so loud. Gemma, can you turn it off? Do you know how? Loves that song, Bruno. Okay. Anybody have any questions? That's what I wanted to make sure I shared with you guys today.
When are they announcing it?
So I actually have no idea. I don't know. I thought they would tell me, but they didn't really. I just had to go through an audit. Like I like emailed them, because the thing with convention is it's like right there, and the end of Founder was right at August 31st. So I know they're probably rushing to see who's hitting Founder and who needs to be recognized. So I emailed them and I told them I hit my 1,000. What do you need from me? They completely audited me, which means that they go through each of my points. They go through how I've hit my points, that I didn't go over any buy-in limits, that everything's super within policy and within compliance. And then they scrubbed all of my social media channels to make sure. I mean, you have to think about it as like a company who's going to announce a founder, someone in a founder position. So they needed to make sure that all of my posts were compliant, which I had to go through a lot of them. But I did that 2 months ago. They, for some reason, emailed me and I went through that. So my audit went by quicker. And that happened within the last week. I just got an email 2 days ago that I was officially a founder. And I got invited to a founder's dinner. And that's when I knew. I was like, I need to tell you guys. And so I apologize again, it's a last minute call, but I'm so happy that a lot of you made it on. So any other questions about Founder? It's so crazy. It's so crazy, you guys.
So excited that I'm able to go to Utah. Like, I'm so grateful I get to celebrate there with you. Because, you know, I'm so far away.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad I get to hug you and celebrate you.
Thanks, Ramanita. I'm excited to
I'm
see
so
you.
excited. Just so excited.
Okay, so I do, now that I told you guys that, I do want to tell you about convention. The really cool thing though is that, you know, Paul, when you walk like diamond ranks and blue diamond ranks, your husband can walk down with you, which is cool. And I've always envisioned that Paul would be there with me, but in just our situation and the kids and how many kids we have and his full-time job, it was just like he was never able to come. And last year I left a breastfeeding child at home with him, and I'm pumping during sessions all my milk out. And you know, he was at home with the baby. And so I walked Blue Diamond by myself. I walked Diamond by myself. I'm not sure what founder recognition looks like this year, but I wanted to also share with you guys that Paul's coming with me to convention. First time in 7 years, we were able to figure out how to get our kids taken care of for a couple days, and he'll fly up just for the founders dinner, a campus tour, and then general session 1, which is new products, and gala. We'll also have Andy Grammer there, like as a concert. And I'm really hoping that he gets to see and feel what doTERRA truly is about. And then he'll go home and be with the kids, and then I'll come later. So I also just wanted to share that with you guys. It's been a long journey, and I'm happy to have him now like fully understand why I've been here all these years. Okay, so convention is coming up, you guys. Britt's going. Mickey's going. Ramanita is going. Ramanita is bringing her fiance, Carter. Nia, I saw you joined on this call, I think. There you are. Nia's coming to convention. We will miss the rest of you, but I do want to make sure you guys have your tickets. Convention's just around the corner. This website is convention. Gemma, what are you doing? Oh my God, she's eating On Guard drops.com. This is you guys. Pretty soon she's gonna be like spicy. Are you okay? Yeah. You guys. Convention.doterra.com. And so of course, yeah, aunties, look, I got it, she's saying. Okay. This is the convention site. And so if you guys haven't seen it, please take a look at it. Convention is a huge part of our businesses. How many of you want your businesses to continue to grow and thrive? Yeah. How many of you feel like you definitely aren't showing up as much as you should to keep your business growing and thriving? I'm going to say same. Okay. Convention is huge. I think we can all look at this fall season as a time to shift, you know, and I hope, like me hitting founder inspires you guys that no matter what's happening in your lives, if this is important to you, this business, it's not just your business, right? It's like the community that you brought on to support with essential oils and making sure that they're supported. And so I hope that me hitting founders can truly show that, one, I'm still here, like as your upline. Remember, my upline is no longer here. You know, I've also shifted, I've adapted. I've been reaching my goals without upline support. And then now I have a new upline support, which is really cool. And I had to be open to that transition and that change. And that you guys can really do anything, and you can really support your teams no matter what season of life that you're in. So with this fall season shifting into 1, Diamond Club, 2, convention, it's Mama's so hot. Okay, pal, right? Okay, don't open that one. So if you look at these convention ticket offerings, the good thing is, like, before we only had this virtual $125 ticket and you have access to everything. I do, you know, I feel like it's up to you, but usually in all of our business trainings, convention is mandatory. And that's within you, like if you want to make that mandatory for yourself. So in the past, we could only do this full session at 125, but recently they've started to offer like a summary almost. So you can do a $50 general session 1 where you see all the new products and such. And so what better way to support your customers, or even just rein them back in with, hey, did you see all the new products? I want to teach you about them. Let's see how it can change your life. Let's see how it can support your health goals. Let's see how it can support your family. Okay. So these tickets are still available. You can go to convention.doterra.com. If you will, like there's a couple years, I couldn't go to convention. I did the full virtual package, but I'm blocking off those 3 entire days to watch it live and make sure I'm watching it. If you've tried that in the past and you didn't get to watch all of them, then I don't suggest wasting your money like that, or using your money in that way and setting your bar too high and not being able to watch the full thing. Get the $50 one. As we get into showing up in our businesses, let's be real about it as well. And we can also take baby steps. Okay. Okay, Alexis, I'm going to go over Diamond Club, but I can send that to you. I will email all of you guys about that too. Okay. So this is convention. I was talking to Britt on the phone yesterday and I was like, Britt, I feel like our next goal should be to get as many of us at next year's convention as possible. What do you guys think? Wouldn't that be so fun?
So fun. I was telling like my coworkers here that I'm always going to be going to convention. Like I'm never going to miss it because it's so different in person.
Yeah, for sure. I know, I love it. I think I missed just 1 year because of COVID, or 2 years. And then 1 year I had to give birth. I had to give birth. I was like, oh, I can't come. I really can't. I'm not allowed to fly. But convention is life-changing. And it is so great to just like connect with the company and just like really connect with your purpose, as to why you're not just why you're here, but like that deeper rooted purpose and your deeper connection to the company and the products. Okay. So that's convention. If you look on the homepage, you guys, if you scroll down, you'll see things like this, right? Promos. So you can find all the convention promos, whether me or if you have another upline sends you the promotions, you can find it yourselves. As soon as midnight hits Mountain Time, refresh your main page and you'll see all of the new month's promos. So this month, pink pepper, 10% off. Hinoki is a free oil. I'm definitely getting that. This is like our only chance to get Hinoki. Place your 125 PV LRP order by the 15th. Tell your customers about it. See, like I'm excited about it, so I better tell all my customers about it. Talk about the things that inspire you, that you're excited about. People will feel that. Healthy 100 enrollment promotion is going to continue on. That means if anyone enrolls with 100 PV, nope, this is last month. Anyone who enrolled in August with 100 PV, they place a 100 PV LRP order in September. They get 100 points in their account come October. I don't know why I was like, oh, they're continuing with it, but no, it's just making sure that our enrollments last month. Stop opening these, my God. Okay, almost done. Eat your drops for 4 more minutes. Okay, Harvest Spice, one of Alexis's favorite oils. I will never forget. But this is a fall seasonal blend. And so, when, where does it appear in their account? If you look in the dashboard, like you log in, you look in their account profile, it'll show how many points they've accrued. Yes. And then also in your cart, it shows how many points you have if you want to redeem them. Okay. For people who just like purely love the aroma of oils or just want to diffuse oils, those are the people you definitely want to target with Harvest Spice. It's an easy fall blend. Every single seasonal blend that comes out, right? So fall is Harvest Spice. Winter is Holiday Joy, Holiday Peace. Spring is Citrus Bloom. And then summer is Island Mint. So whenever you see these seasonal blends come out, like talk about them. Say it's time for us to bust out our seasonal blend. It's now available. For people who just, use oils overall, they're also going to love this. But I think when you keep it really simple, especially knowing which of your customers diffuse oils for the smell of it, these are your easy targets. Okay, awesome. Has anyone been getting enrollments with Refer a Friend? So that means that your customers are using their own referral link to send to their family and friends. And then when they buy, that enrollment goes to you. I have had, for the first time, 2 in July and 4 in August. It literally is customers who get really excited when they first enroll or when the bubble diffuser came out. And Erin, you're on here, helped one of our friends, Ashley. She enrolled all her coworkers with the bubble diffuser, added on a few oils to hit that 100 PV for that free shipping and the free oil from us. And we got 4 enrollments in, and those 4 enrollments came to me. They're my customers. And I also got 4 founder enrollment points. You also get for the incentive trip 2 points per enrollment. So that was 8 points for an incentive trip that I got. All because I helped my customer use and love her oils and then helped her enroll her friends and family that use and love oils. And now I get to support her people and she has no responsibility. Okay. So Refer a Friend is a really great thing that you can either push or have in your back pocket when you need it, or when you want to, when you know who you want to target to share that with. Hi. And then don't forget 150 PV orders enrollment orders always get a free Pebble diffuser. Okay. So this month I am in Diamond Club. Here's a little, I use One Drop Designs. If you guys want to get some cute graphics from there. So there's just a quick photo of the promotions. Ow. That's September. They have bundles on there as well. I just wanted to show you this awesome resource. And then, did you guys see this? Coming soon. Convention products, like a hint. Hint number 1, it's nature in its core. You're going to go to the great outdoors after using it in a whole new way. Hint number 2, an actual user of this product claimed, I just got the best blank of my life. There are 3 ways to use this product aromatically, topically, and internally, and it's all in the name. So I'm guessing like a line, like a collection. Hint number 3, it accommodates the whole family. You'll want to nerd out about the research that went into it, and it's a perfect addition to all of your other healthy habits. They've been talking about the microbiome a lot, so we'll see what comes out, maybe with PB Assist, something in there. Okay, awesome. So here's Diamond Club. We're entering Diamond Club September, if we make it, through October and November. In order to stay in Diamond Club, we have to have 14 team enrollments. 2 of them need to be my own. I'm looking for those of you who want me to support you in your business. I'm Pal with Founders. I want to get back to you guys. You guys knew I was always here, but at this point that I'm done with Founders, it's like, who's ready for this? Who wants me to support them and pair with them? We will have 2 team classes coming up. September 20th, Wednesday, and 27th. We're no longer doing the 6th because it's like 5 days away. The 20th and the 27th at 6 p.m. Hawaii time, 9 p.m. Pacific time for Giselle. And these will be team classes that we offer that we can all join in to teach together, because we are powerful as a team, as Giselle reminded me of our Diamond Club season back in 2020. And then you can also schedule individual classes with me. Britt has a friendship bracelet making class next week that I'm joining in on. Ramanita, you're in a different time zone, so we're going to schedule your own classes. Pohai wants to do her own classes, and so does Becky. Alexis, you and your team, and Giselle, you and your team. Okay, anybody else, I want to definitely support you guys, even any of you downline who really need that extra support, okay? And we get enrollment incentives. That means that 100 PV enrollment orders get free shipping and a free Citrus Bliss when you enter our code. 150 PV orders get a Pebble diffuser and all of the above, right? 200 PV enrollment orders get frankincense, 5 ml, adaptive touch, and all of the above. So we get to use Diamond Club promotions as long as we bring in 14 team enrollments each month. We get to use it for 3 months to grow our business, and it has massive potential. The last time we did Diamond Club as a team, we hit Blue Diamond. What could we do this season? Okay. So I will make sure I email you all the details with Diamond Club. Does anyone else want to say anything or have any questions? Okay. I really appreciate you guys being here. Thank you again for being with me on this journey. I'm so happy to work with all of you and to support our community together. I'm excited for what's to come with us. Those of you not coming to convention, we will miss you so much. And those of you coming to convention, I can't wait to see you. Okay. Thank you guys. Have a good day. Have a good holiday weekend. Bye.